Hello and welcome back to Masala with a Twist. First off, I want to thank you all so much for being subscribers and making this channel so much fun. I love hearing from you guys, and I know a lot of you tune into the podcast as well, so I truly appreciate that. I wanted to share with you kind of a vlog on things that I do to start the new year, especially because tomorrow is technically New Year's Eve. So this year I have given this a lot of thought, and I think I want to do more of a word that I'm going to kind of focus on in all of my resolutions or intentional ideas, and that is going to be where my heart is the most happy, which is create. So either I'm creative, or creating. So it could be me creating a new recipe, or creating a space in my home for extra books, or going to create a DIY, things like that. Anything that is going to have me being creative in any form, that is what makes me the most happy. So my word or mantra is going to be creates, creative, and creating, anything like that. So yes, it could be creating content for all I know. It could be a YouTube video, but that is where I am most happy, is when I am making something, creating something, and it is useful, or maybe I learned something in the process. So again, that's what my focus is going to be in all of my resolutions. Second, I do not like using the word resolution. I think I've used that too much, and I go overboard, and I just become chaotic and crazy with it. I think this year I will be calling them intentional ideas, because they're ideas that I've come up with of things I might want to do or implement in my life, and I'm going to intend on doing them. So every year I have all the intention to do the things that are on my list. So that's what I'm going to call them, is intentional ideas. No more resolutions, just gets me hung up, and I just go crazy with way too many. Now, as I've stated, I'm using intentional ideas, so that is the very first thing that I do. For the last couple weeks, I've been thinking about what worked for me, what didn't work for me last year, things that I might want to do or incorporate into our life. So I do a brain dump. I literally have a sheet of paper that is usually in my journal notebook, or also on my phone. I use the notes. I just brain dump anything and everything that I might want to do, things that are like, maybe I want to climb Mount Everest, whatever. I just need to get it out of my head on paper, so then I can focus on what it is that I want to do. Once I have them narrowed down to 3 or 4 per the topics that I like, I will then do step 2 in my whole New Year's process, which is one of the things I love to do the most, creating a vision board. So that I usually go ahead and do once I've had my entire list finalized to the 3 or 4 things. And it's that way, it's a theme that resonates through the rest of 2023. So again, I go onto Pinterest or websites or Google or whatever it is, pull up some images. I will print them off, cut them out, and then put them on this vision board. And usually I do a half of a poster board. And this year, I love technology and I use it for everything, but for whatever reason, I have a hard time using my vision board digitally. But this year I am going to do a digital one as well as a paper poster board one. Once I am done with my vision board, I usually hang it in my closet, because no matter what, I'm going into my closet to change or get ready the night before or that morning. So it's always hanging by my entryway so I can go in and out and I'll see it. I also take a picture of it and also print a little one that I can keep inside my planner. That way I can see it through the whole year as I'm going month to month, and I can make sure I'm trying to, continue on with those goals that I wanted to reach. Making a vision board is probably my favorite step in what I do at the beginning of each year. So hopefully you'll give it a try if you've not done it before, and let me know what you think. If you do, let me know if you're one that uses paper, poster board, or if you are an electronic person. If you are, let me know what you use, because I have yet to decide how I'm making my electronic vision board. And the last thing that I usually do for the new year is buy a new planner. I use my phone and keep everything in my calendar, and a couple of various sites, things like that, but I still am old school and absolutely love paper. So I love to use a planner. I, of course, like I said, am in India, so I have ordered a brand new planner, and it's being delivered, I think, like the day before we get back and all. But I do go through, and I literally am on Amazon for hours trying to decide what brand planner I want that works best for me. This year I've gone with Bloom, which is a one I've used in the past and I absolutely love, but I had switched over to Erin Condren, and then I went to, the Happy Planner, things like that. They're all great, but I think each year what I need my planner to do for me changes, as well as what I am wanting to do each year. So this year, the Bloom planner that I ordered is hopefully going to be the one that works the best for me. So when I get home and I get all of this together in my vision board, I will put them together so you can see a final result of what that looks like. Now, the thing with the planner is I write everything in pencil, besides holidays and anniversaries, things like that. I write everything that I'm trying to plan out that have to do with my resolutions in pencil until it gets closer to the month that it is. That way I have, in the beginning of the year, set the intention of what I want to try to accomplish or see myself doing each month that helps me get to those goals at the end. That basically wraps up what I do to get my year started, and I would truly love to hear what you do, whether you make resolutions or you don't. We truly appreciate all of you so much, and there will be some new vlogs coming out as well as the podcast too. Hopefully you're following that as well. Be sure to like us on all of our social media. It's up in the corner on the banner of our YouTube page. So you'll see IG, Facebook, Pinterest, all those things. So make sure you follow us on all of those. Again, I would love to hear what you do for your new year start and refresh or restart, whatever you want to call it, for 2023. We're really excited to start this next year, and I am so excited that all of you are going to be on the journey with us. So be sure to like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.